Our business is currently doing over $5 million a year in profit.
You can't get to this level by doing it alone.
Today, we're going to show you how we've grown our business and who we've hired along the way.
Okay, so this whole business has been 5 years in the making, and trust me, the road wasn't always straight and smooth. We've had many ups and downs over the years with a business that we started from scratch with little knowledge to base it off of.
Right. Now, everyone wants to work for themselves, right? Everyone wants to be their own boss. But if you're sitting there at a 9 to 5, checking in your job and thinking that starting your own business is going to be the easy way out, you're dead wrong. What it took from us is a lot of dedication, a lot of extra time and extra hard work, which honestly is expected when you jump into a business without having any prior knowledge or experience.
Is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
We're here today to tell you that it's really difficult starting your own business. It's going to take longer hours than your typical 9 to 5, and it's going to cause you a lot more stress up front to start your own business. But we're not here today to discourage you from doing so. We know that starting your own business and being successful is one of the most fulfilling things that you could do in your life.
Could not agree more. And when we started out with little experience and knowledge, we made a lot of mistakes along the way, but you have to be able to persevere through those and see the light at the end of the tunnel.
So since the get-go, Jesse and I have worked on the ins and outs of every aspect of our business, from the acquisitions to the construction to the sales and the transaction management side of our business. And we have to say, we think it is incredibly important for you to know all about your business as well. You need to know the ins and outs of every single position of your business before you could hire out.
We stress that point because we really feel like, how can you ever determine and teach somebody else how to do something if you haven't done it yourself?
So today we want to show you the ins and outs of our business and introduce you to each team member that Jesse and I have hired along the way that's given us the ability to scale to the level we're at today. So the first person we hired at the Boeckle Group was Haley. We hired Haley about 2 years into starting our business.
Right after we had grown to a scale where we actually needed help with all of the clerical, financial, and transactional paperwork for running our business.
So we want to introduce everyone to our rock, Haley. Haley holds it down here at the Boeckle Group.
Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Haley still does a lot of the same roles that we initially hired her for, but she's learned a lot along the way, maybe from two really great teachers, and she's taken on a lot more responsibilities from when we initially brought her on.
So Haley's official title here at the Boeckle Group is Office Administrator, and some of her daily goals are to maintain the company.
Right, maintain the entire office and all of the personnel that operate and work within it. That is no easy task, and she makes it look super effortless. Also, anything that we do financially, whether it's buying properties, paying for invoices, paying for contractors, so any money receivable or any money payable, she's on top of it. To be honest, the buck stops with Haley.
She allows us to work on our business, not in our business. So now, let's go meet our next hire.
Let's do it.
So our next hire is Travis, our project manager, and I'm guessing he's probably out at one of our flips.
He honestly better be out there, so let's go track him down.
Okay, so we got to figure out what property Travis is at, so let's call him up. He could be at one of 22 properties. Trav.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? What property are you at?
Hey, I'm headed to Airland.
Heading up to Airlands? All right, cool. We'll meet you there. We'll be there in about 20.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
So we're up here at one of our flips looking for our project manager, Travis. Trav.
Yoo-hoo!
Yo!
There he is.
There he is. So we want to introduce you guys to Travis, our project manager. He is the man that's given us the ability to scale to greater lengths this year.
Right, so Travis took on one of the biggest roles within our company, which is managing all of the construction on all of our flip properties that are going on all at one time.
Yeah, and you know, before Travis came on board, Jesse and I were still managing all of our construction ourselves. And as you may know, that takes an insane amount of time and work to maintain. we were only able to do probably what, 6 to 10 flips at a time before we brought Travis on?
Well, right, that's because we're trying to do everything else too. So we're still involved in all the other aspects of our business, the finance and the logistics of running it. So we weren't able to even give our all to the construction, but that's what's the benefit of delegating that role, bringing on a guy like Travis. He is full-time construction management. So actually, I think he even does a better job than we ever could.
Yeah, I mean, he can tend to everything with great detail. Since bringing Travis on this past year now, we've been able to go from 6 to 10 properties at a time to right now we have what, 22 under construction?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. So when it comes to all of Travis's roles under the construction management position, this includes everything from walking new potential buys when we get them locked up under contract, going out with and hiring the GC to actually give us a bid back, once we buy a property, managing the construction and keeping us on budget and on time all the way through.
So now that we're back here at the office, we want to introduce you to the third hire that we've made, and it's our listing agent, Aaron. Aaron, say what's going on.
Hey, how's it going? So we actually hired Aaron pretty recently. This is a very recent hire to us in our business to actually facilitate all the sales and listing of our properties.
Yeah, the listing side was taking a lot of time away from Jesse and I. We were dealing with the listings, the negotiations, all the repairs, and of course, trying to get them through the finish line to closing, and this took a lot of time. So bringing an expert like Aaron in, that really helped us out and took a lot off of our plates.
Right, he was an ideal candidate because he has an incredible amount of real estate experience and knowledge when it comes to closing transactions.
So Aaron now deals with all of the flip listings that we have within our company. He does all the negotiations, repairs, and gets them through the finish line to closing. The way we pay Aaron is a per deal basis, a commission per flip transaction.
Right, so Aaron is actually invested in the success of our company, just like we are.
Thanks, Aaron.
So after hiring those 3 positions we just covered, our business continued to grow, not only with our flips, but also with our brokerage and those traditional transactions. And that led us to recognize that we needed a 4th dedicated hire.
So we brought on Don. Don is our full-time transaction coordinator here at the Boeckle Group. Our deal flow has been growing so rapidly between the flips and the actual traditional brokerage that we felt it was extremely necessary to bring on a full-time dedicated individual to handle the transactions.
One of Don's biggest responsibilities is the compliance of all transactions that happen inside of our company.
So the way Don's compensated is a salary plus a commission per transaction basis. That way, she's guaranteed a salary, but the more success and the more deals our company does, the more money she makes per transaction.
Overall, as you can tell, we like to pay people that way so that everyone's incentivized to continue to grow the company and all be successful together. Now, we covered our 4 most important hires. I'm sure as we continue to grow and scale, we're gonna need other real estate professionals, other like-minded individuals with certain skills to help us reach new heights. And keep in mind, we're growing right now, so we're always looking for dedicated agents who wanna join our company.
If you have any questions about scaling or building a business just as we have, make sure to drop a comment below and we're happy to always answer your questions.
Until then,
We'll see you on the flip side.